Hello friends, we're already here in another episode of our Swiss Family Rizbinson Rimworld playthrough. First things first, I'm going to change the name of a character. Cloud Jumper in the comments asked to be a person, so I'm going to change Zhao's name over, and that I'm not sure I'm actually saying it correctly, so I know how to say Cloud Jumper, and hopefully that works just fine. With that done, we can then see what's happening throughout the base. Things looking pretty good though. We dealt with that psychic ship at the end of last episode, that poison ship rather, at the end of last episode, and things seem just fine now. We have plenty of food, we have scads of raw food also. It is the spring, life seems pretty good for our base, I think. In research, we're currently working on tree sowing. We're a little bit lacking in trees in this biome. It'd be good to have our own steady supply of them. Our traps are not quite up again yet, though, so have our friend Will here get out there and make some traps, hopefully. We do have quite a bit of time still until the next raid. We're just now getting started again, so that seems good. I wonder if we've done a good job of keeping ourselves equipped with flak vests. There is a flak vest waiting right there right now. If I check our most recently added people, like Kepler here, Kepler actually has a flak vest on already. So it looks like everyone is wearing armor vest and steel helmets. Our little team is nicely militarized, it seems. So what we want to do then, as we're waiting for the traps to go back up, is to think about how to give us more locations for fighting. And I think what we want to do is go ahead and get rid of at least some of this rock wall here. We want to have additional firing locations across the top. Now, I'd like not to make this area too terribly infestable. We see right there's a spot that would infest if we dug it out. So maybe we'll just dig in here a little bit and see what we find. I'm curious if we're going to find a bunch more deep water that will provide us a cover against meleeers, or there'll be some shallow water all. I actually have no idea, but I'll set this to mine all the way right through here. We'll just do a bit at a time. Gotta make sure we don't have a roof cave-in by removing too much rock at once, but having infestations inside the kill box wouldn't be the worst thing necessarily. Noticing a lot of our doors are currently held open. We should probably close at least many of those. Yeah, I've been sleeping now. It is nighttime. In the morning, maybe we'll do some of that. Alright, glad to see we have some steel remaining. Glad to see that we have everyone wearing good outfits. We don't yet have assault rifles. I think we want to research towards assault rifles most likely next. Once we're on tree sowing, we'll then focus on just following the standard gun line from blowback to gas operation to precision. Then we make assault rifles and be in good shape, though maybe we'll make some more turrets also. The one turret we have, we stole a while back. Better to have some new ones, I would guess, but we'll see. All right, other than that, the outer wall should get up eventually. We have this large open area here we want to use for crafting buildings, maybe something like that. Down here we have our prison and hospital coming together, we swear. Though for that we also need more wood again. So many of these trees have already been chopped down. If we look around, we can maybe find some more to chop. No, it looks like pretty much all the trees that are up right now cannot be chopped. I'm just dragging and dropping across the entire map. All right, there's some we're grabbing though. But hopefully our characters go out and get to cutting. Yeah, we're getting wood that way. So that'll be great for finishing out the hospital here. These are wooden doors on each one. When those are done, we'll have a prison, we'll have a hospital, and it'll all be kind of nice. There we go. All right, so you are now a hospital. We'll want to put a second bed in there, definitely. So we'll make a copy of that, put it right here. And then this will be the prison soon enough also. And then right near the front gate so we can take enemies we've knocked down and move them into our protection, we'll call it. Something like that. And then also, I'm noticing we're actually not making any more limestone right now. Do we have a job for that? Or we do have a job for that. I wonder if we're out of limestone stones, though. Limestone stones. Are there any remaining? That's granite and slate. And, yeah, not limestone up here. There is still some limestone. Not a lot, looks like, but enough, though. Plenty enough. Also, these components get hauled in. I'm gonna grab someone, Jack in particular, to haul in components. Hey, tree sowing is finished. Okay. We'll be planting some trees very, very soon. Also, we appear to have no open slot for advanced components. Okay, this medicine zone. I'm gonna have most of our medicine hopefully move down to the hospital. Well, about the hospital. Alright, so this wooden shelf is gonna be not for random items, but instead just for manufactured medicines. Right, they should get moved up there then. And then our medicine zone we'll use not for medicine, but instead just for more manufactured items. That includes advanced components. So we'll have a larger spot for that kind of thing. And we do have a sculpture here also. Poor quality sculpture called The Eyes of Fritz. Its work bears a depiction of Fritz Rizbinson closing his eyes and with a resting smile. Several rabbits rest peacefully. The whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of 6 yams. Work makes the viewer think of thought. How self-referential. Thinking thought all the way through. The bedrooms here are only decent quality. Mold is mediocre because it's so tiny. I'm curious if we add in this piece, if make it somewhat better. Nice enough that Mole will say like at least medium or at least decent room maybe. We'd like, of course, to have slightly impressive bedrooms. That'd be far better, but gonna take some more work and some bigger rooms also. That's sort of a long-term goal for us, I guess. All right, someone is starving. Why is that, Liz? I mean, she's a gourmand. She gets kind of hungry occasionally. We need research though. As I said, we're gonna start working towards more guns all the way. And I'm noticing that we do not have our mortars loaded right now, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. It's a bit of post-raid cleanup duty. It's good to keep the mortars fully reloaded. One good. There's 2 down and just 1 more. There we go. All right, so we have 3 mortars right now. Probably might add a 4th or a 5th before too long. With this many people, we can do quite a bit of mortaring before enemies come in at us, but we'll have to see. 14th April, May. Oh, actually, yes. I forgot we're in the Southern Hemisphere. So, though it appears to be spring, it does say April, May. We actually are heading towards the wintry part of this game. And the cupboard's looking not so good. A little bit bare there. So what we're going to do then is go say hello to all of these animals that are visiting our farm. Now, if you have children, I would invite you to cover their eyes if you are easily upset by outrageous scenes of wanton violence. Maybe change what you're watching now. Because friends, what you're about to see, you will never be able to unsee. Also, Fritz has grenades. EMP grenades are not what we need in this moment. Fritz, you actually are 1 meleeer. We still have no good sword for you. Have we not researched long blades yet? But that's the case. Yeah, no long blades. I'll work on that. Fritz is a proper weapon. Anyway, it is time for us to do the do against this Mega Sloth. We should probably get farther range, but that worked out just fine. All right, and the Muffalo also. This will get us enough meat to survive. Okay, all 3 Muffalos revenged. That is not super great, but we have substantial enough fighting that we should take them all down. Hopefully. Yeah, it's all good. The team is fighting well together. And so I wonder if this poor raccoon does not know what's happening to it. But this meat will keep us in fine shape for a while. I don't quite know how many Muffalos per person, what the ratio between them is, but this is a really, really terrible way of being, surely. All right, we're gonna get inside. We'll go and kill a couple more quick animals here. That rat almost lived. The rat who lived. It's not like a Harry Potter thing, I think it might be. All right, that'll be enough meat for the moment at least. If we check the wildlife panel, there's still just tons of them, including a young Mega Sloth. Is it out on its date? Is this Mega Sloth out on a date for the first time ever, away from home? Imagining how excited it'll be to go home and tell mommy Mega Sloth about all the exciting thing it did. We must spare this Mega Sloth the horror of what we have done. So, it is time to go with this Mega Sloth, see what happens. Kepler is sad, does not like their bedroom. Kepler, your bedroom is the research room. What could you possibly want beyond that? Possibly just a normal bedroom. We'll get you one real soon, I promise. But first, Mega Sloth, we have a good adventure and it can go tell its mom about what's happened in Mega Sloth heaven. So it's running very quickly. Okay, I have to go down there together. Probably bringing the whole crew out is a bit of a mistake. Probably not necessary. Front looks kind of slow, so you go back inside. All right, all the rest of you, aim and ignite. Good. We're definitely not in formation here. Shooting through our friends is a good way to get ourselves some damage from nearby, but deer also, gotta make sure we have enough space inside the storage of the freezer to bring all these animals in, but I think we'll be good. We have a big old walk-in freezer, the kind of thing that can hold deer body in it, no problem at all. All right, that's sufficient. We've culled the herd there. We've not taken excessive meat, just enough to ensure that the remaining animals do not starve this winter. Right, this is how it works. All right, looks like our storage area is now full, so let's get pulled in pretty quick. And that was a good day of hunting. Things seem pretty okay now. What does not seem okay is we only have slate and sandstone here instead of our continuing beautiful limestone wall. So I need to prioritize the crafting job. Get limestone made pretty soon. That's what we can use the sandstone and granite to, or sandstone slate to make some additional bedrooms up here. So let's just make a copy of this building right over. So we have a hallway of 2 in between. So that's 1, 2, and then here. And I guess we are going to be covering over the ambrosia field, which has been a friend for us for quite a while now. But all things must pass. Let's put another. Actually, gonna move the bed up, can't we? What quality is the research room bed? It is normal. That's not so good. Other beds are masterwork and good. Yeah, let's make a better one then. A combat supplier is arriving. Also, we are largely out of wood again. All right. So what we're gonna do then is going into next spring, we want to have a growing zone that is just for trees, and I guess I'm gonna put it inside the box here as a way of keeping it from burning down regularly. That seems sensible. So you all are just going to be oak trees. Cool. Oh, cool. Also, we do have a little bit more of this bridge finished, but just need more limestone. Quite a bit more needed. So let's try and check the work queue, make sure someone's set up to do crafting limestone. It looks like the highest person is Liz. Liz is the only #1 crafter. Let's have Cloud Jumper take over on crafting as job 1, and in that way, ignore the hauling work. Someone else will haul. That'd be good. Okay. We'll talk to the combat suppliers, I guess. Also, Liz, I'm sure you want to sleep. You just go to bed a moment ago. She got plenty of sleep. Also, she's ravenously hungry. Yeah, rise and shine and go eat. Cloud Jumper, say hello to this person. Cloud Jumper, say hello to this person. What do the combat suppliers have? Steel long swords. We're gonna make one of those our own pretty soon here, I bet. We need it for our one melee character. A golden spear, the weapon of legend. 12,000 money for the golden spear. Only 6.92 melee DPS. Definitely a case where the shine is better than the actual damage, but 12,000 money. And then a charge lance here. Very fancy, but too rich for our blood, surely. So we could sell. There's not really much to sell at all here, other than maybe this poor SMG. But yeah, let's go ahead and junk that. We'll be fine. All right. And so we get this bedroom up here. So is Will still our best constructor? Yeah, so Will's at 16, where Ernest at 15. Will you have passion for just ability? 16 passion, double passion other, where Ernest has 15 double passion. They'll both be, no, sorry, Ernest has 15 double passion in shooting. Who was the constructor again? It was, all the kids seem the same to me now. It's our friend Fritz. Our friend Fritz is a 15 single passion. He chip off the old block of his dad, but not quite as passionate as the old man, unfortunately. All right, Cloud Jumper should be cutting stones. Hey, you are. Cloud Jumper's kind of bummed also. What's wrong, friend? It's dark, it's cold, yeah. So as we're heading to winter here, we need to make sure that everyone has a heater inside their bedroom. Up here, they do not. So 2 more heaters could be good, there and there. And that's not in the corner. Want to look a little nicer, put it there and there instead. And we're still wanderers. A couple of wanderers, eternally tired, malnourished, uncomfortable. Just fall down and we'll save you afterwards, I promise. Just collapse, it's for your own good. Are there still trees marked for chopping? Looks like we are running out of trees for chopping. There's still some out here that should get gotten again eventually. Estra's on the way to chop. That seems good. It seems good. All right, so Will, you are building what? The wall? That's fine, I guess. I mean, I'd like someone to work on this bedroom, just to ensure that Kepler gets inside and does not have sadness. Now, we have a full pile here. Mima, I'm going to order you briefly to... Where's that meal going? Oh, slight mistake here. So they're allowed to have food inside this stockpile. We don't want that. Don't want that. And then also, I'm noticing that our food stockpile is totally full. So what we're going to do actually is cut back on some of the raw food here and add in a much larger meal section here. We'll expand you across this way. Glad I caught Meemaw dragging that food so far away. Good to see. And getting some slate slag, not slate, melted down, some more steel there. The production queue of this base seems to be doing a pretty good job, I gotta say. But Meemaw, I know you want to hang out and relax, but let's go ahead and clear some of these creatures from Butcher's Table so we're able to get other creatures inside. This rat is our friend the rat. I wonder if you're going to live throughout the year here. I kind of doubt it. Let's definitely train you to learn to do more things so we can get additional characters with better handling, but we'll see. Wow, scads of meat now. Yeah, suddenly feeling much, much better about the winter food situation, especially that there are still other bodies out here, though this boar is currently rooting around inside my Muffalo's body. Let's go ahead and haul you in. And starvation and exhaustion are both Kepler still. That's how that goes. Fritz, are you still finding wood? Yeah. Looking for wood in all the wrong places. There is just no wood nearby. I'm looking forward to next season. We'll get some wood there soon enough, but not quite yet. Alright, Kepler has become cathartic. Feeling much, much better. The world's improving substantially. He loves that dining room and also loves that he is near the Emanator. Oh, how good it feels. Oh, what a relief it is. Is this rat gonna eat my leather? You stay away, rat. You stay away. Alright, so Fritz went all the way across the earth here to get enough wood to make just this one bed. Perhaps not a great use of Fritz's day, but a large meteorite chunk is hit the ground. It left behind some slates. Looking amazing. Love that, love that. We still have this open Ancient Danger, which is still super infestable. At this point, I'm not feeling great about that, but I also don't want to spend the time to try to fill it in entirely. Hopefully it does not come back to get us later. We have blowback operation now, so we can make auto pistols and such. It's just on the path to assault rifles. I tend not to make a lot of the intermediate guns. They go from bolt-action rifles straight into assault rifles. Hopefully that is not going to punish us for doing it that way. An improved good bed, glad to see that. The door here is all the wood it needs also, that's fantastic. Still missing wood for this bed and this other door. They'll all get done eventually. It also means we're missing wood for making more chem fuel, so no more shells. 18 shells with 3 inside are all we're going to have for the time being, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, Liz, why are you up so late? Making more flak vests. I thought everyone was fully flaked up. Wait, we're making a lot of flak vests. Do we have a quest to go make... Wait, what? So Liz has a job to make 1 flak vest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 flak vests. Do I have this missed set? Look everywhere. Has to be between normal and legendary. Oh! This is missed set. Whoops. This is supposed to be between 70 and 100% hit points. That way, ones that are largely destroyed don't count, but ones that are in good shape do. Yeah, so we have 4 of those now. Alright, glad I caught that before Liz overfilled the entire base with more and more flak vests. I have to make an outer wall of nothing but flak vests all the way around. But I wonder what other builds around this base are potentially misstructured. I'm sure it'll be okay, though. I'm sure it's okay. Alright, so we want to get this bedroom made next thing in the morning here, definitely. And we talked about more heaters, and then actually make those more heaters. So, truthfully, we probably want to get the heaters in first, and then once that's done, begin working on the actual bedrooms, the new ones. So, you've slept enough, rise and shine to get to work for the kids. I mean, these aren't the kids, this is your mother-in-law. Or is it actually your mother? Yeah, we don't know who Will's mother is. So Liz, your mother is Meemaw, correct? Liz's mother is Meemaw. So yes, it is Will's mother-in-law. Work hard, keep Meemaw warm, thanks. Thanks. And we're probably gonna have private bedroom coolers also, as we get next spring. That is a ways off, so I think we'll be okay. I have a 1 heater now installed. Another one, please, Will. Thank you. Great. And all these animals. So I suspect of all the animals we see on the screen right now, the one bear is most likely to be the master of all these surveys. The one bear will probably eat all the other animals, but one never knows. Maybe they'll gang up. Maybe the squirrels recognize their solidaristic possibilities and come gobble up that bear real soon. We shall see what happens there. And yeah, I mean, things seem really, really good right now. Things seem pretty good in the base. Progress is happening. The traps are back up. The traps are falling because boards are going inside. What a disaster. We did mine some more back here. Not yet finding any additional infestable area. Also, not yet finding any more deep water. So I want to mine out kind of cautiously here. Realizing that if we're not careful, we'll make the enemies have a path around on the outside. What we are doing by removing this bit by bit is that we are setting up so that this person here can see the actual entrance. And that will be good, I think. That will be very, very good. More animals coming in. Oh gosh, boom rats burning down everything. Can't have that. The whole team comes running. Go team, go. Yeah, we need a lot more wood. Actually, that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and actually double this this growing zone to ensure we have enough wood to keep the traps going long term. That seems like a excellent addition. All right, folks, things seem pretty good. Hopefully, they'll continue to be in the next episode. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you again real soon.